Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska and Memorial Stadium. This sea of red, ready to rock. One of the most loyal fan bases in the sport, ready to see the Cornhuskers get back to that championship level. Today, two teams from the even bigger Big Ten clash, a conference that now stretches the Atlantic all the way to the Pacific. This will be a good one. As we'll see, the USC Trojans taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Cornhuskers will kick it away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So USC's offense will be the first up today. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways. That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second- and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart. Think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Consecutive losses. He did a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open the score.
That makes the score USC 7, Nebraska 0.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Set to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Nebraska's offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. Trying to get the ball to the perimeter on the jet sweep.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
Second down play coming up. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they get him down after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
It's 4th down and 4 as you try to keep the drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
The Huskers pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And now the handoff. And the Huskers looking to keep this drive rolling.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work, are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass this time. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
It's second down after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And the Trojans will line up to kick it away. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the out route. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Banks.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
That completion makes it second and short. Quick throw caught on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. The Cornhuskers move into the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Trying to get the throw off. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. This will be a 45-yard attempt. This try is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Branch.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. A pickup of 8. Second down.
That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, a thing of beauty, right, Chris? A USC running back picking up a first down on the ground, and they've had so many great backs, and probably as many as anybody when it comes to counting up individual stars. I'm going back to guys like Charles White and Marcus Allen, both won the Heisman Trophy.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Through the first quarter, both quarterbacks have been lighting it up as the stats reflect.
USC 7, Nebraska 0.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the Trojans pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down. And
the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
He'll hand it off. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier and Lawrence Phillips and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But that was a disaster here for this quarterback on the option play. Not only does he not pick up any yards, he ends up going backwards trying to make a play, and now they're way behind the sticks.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Banks. They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quarterback keeps the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Boy, what a call here on 3rd down. The play caller anticipating that he's going to get pressure, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, and then delivering the ball, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Not able to connect, incomplete. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Running back grabs it on a screen.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
The Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Send the back in motion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Here's a throw underneath to the back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
We got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Picks up 4. Third down coming up.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Handing off on the draw play. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on 3rd and long.
Offense facing 4th down.
The Huskers will line up to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it 2nd down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he make it to the marker? That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
Well, sometimes it's just a backyard brawl, right? I mean, it's 3rd down and short. You trust your back and the line to be able to pick up the first down, and he literally pushes with everything he has, throwing a haymaker there at the finish of that play to pick up the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught on the outside. It's Branch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Hudson. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Receiver makes the grab, and he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Running back has it on a screen now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, a screen pass is all about timing. This one just didn't come together at all. You couldn't get the blocking line, the timing was off, everything seemed to be off. The defense blew up the entire setup.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The ball is caught. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try.
Is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score USC 14, Nebraska 3.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Huskers looking to run some tempo here. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Makes a quick grab. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very interesting first two quarters in Lincoln. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Trojans will kick this away to start the second half.
Kick this one away.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Nebraska. Made the defense look slow that time. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
The coach deciding to go for 2 here to cut the margin to 3 points. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he's brought down at the 16, but they're better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Caught over the middle, it's Branch. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
First down, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Hudson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Tackle, but first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern California.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score USC 21, Nebraska 11.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
To kick it off.
Return starts from inside the 5. They can't slow him down. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Raiola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
He is brought down at the 32-yard line. 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And they'll kick it away here. Bringing you back, it's Branch. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And looking to throw now on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking to chuck it again. Bringing pressure. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop. First down here for this offense. Single back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the 2nd-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Mayer. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
You know, not a lot of room there for the quarterback to operate, but he shows you the accuracy to be able to make that throw and get some yards.
The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He's in the clear. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Cornhuskers will line up on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
Gain of 1. Second down coming up.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Defense is coming after him. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field.
On the field goal.
And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
USC 21, Nebraska 14.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Remember, that last possession went for it 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson.
The pass on 1st down, caught by the receiver. Tackle on the play at the 22-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. They'll run it here. And the Trojans pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Picks up 4.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's the handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Picks up 1. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Handoff heading left. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Second down going up.
Dropping back, it's Wyola. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
On the run, it's Johnson. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Brings up second down.
And so far, we have been treated to a serious quarterback duel. Both these guys putting on a show so far.
USC 21, Nebraska 14.
We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Huskers moving quickly down the field here. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
At the 26-yard line. Second down coming up.
This is the 6th play on the drive. To throw, it's Wyola. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Huskers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And he'll be brought down. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
For the extra point.
And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's running out of time here. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. The back's got it. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
He's back at the 38-yard line. Third down coming up.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The Cornhuskers will send the punt team onto the field.
To kick it away.
Running it back, it's Branch. Returner brought down, sets up the next drive. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency.
The first down pass complete to the wideout. He's brought down at the 34. Second down coming up.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And the Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. He'll hand it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the Trojans lining up here on 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, SC. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, USC. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score USC 28, Nebraska 21.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick it away.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. A quick throw out left, complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense getting closer to a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
The Cornhuskers have 1st and 10 here. And they hand it off to the back. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls in the catch. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
The Huskers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Branch. He's found some room at the 45. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete downfield. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Timeout, Nebraska.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. Defense takes their 3rd and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Well, it all really comes down to this right now, Chris. You know, you're already in field goal range. You have a chance to maybe work a little bit closer. But let's face it, this defense, they're shooting those gaps. They're trying to come up with a loss of yardage, maybe trying to rip the ball out. Offense has to be incredibly smart with their play call and make sure you align that kicker where he's very comfortable to potentially hitting this game-winning field goal.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And it's good. He nails the game winner from 38 yards away.
That makes the score. USC 31, Nebraska 28. Tonight's final score, USC 31,